in one thing, that ODM as per se had its own political strongholds. And those strongholds, Nyanza was the mother stronghold. Nairobi was the second stronghold, moving to Mombasa. And the one thing that I can tell you is that in Nairobi, one Babu Owino and Sifuna can be able to stand firm and stand with the strength of the ODM in the city of Nairobi. The two can hold it. But in the backyard of the Nyanza is where the battlefield is. Because I don't see very strong leadership there to fight against the interests of William Ruto. Note that these battles are all created by William Ruto. And William wants to make this earliest. What chunk can he be able to cut from Nyanza, because he's seeing there is a revolt thereafter. And he has already realized that politically, it may not arrive to a point where the whole ODM fraternity will say, yes, we're gonna back William. There will be totally what we call a revolt out of this. I don't want to talk about those other destinations, but let me talk about Nyanza, because that is where the strongest vote is being expected to come. And I want to support Wakili's sentiment that one Oyaro is politically created, just to make sure that, in fact, he also opened another political bag there, so that those who feel that they will not be able to be comfortable with the leadership of Oburu and the fraternity of Oburu, and who will not be comfortable to deal with the remaining part of Sifuna, then there is a safety net where now Oyaro will be able to leap. But this tells you, Oyaro is politically created so that he can contest for presidency, supported by William Ruto to the end, get what he will get. But finally, the tail end, in case of what we call runoff, then he will settle to step down for William. And these are the political arithmetics where today, in Central Province, where we have also talked about, William will fight, will totally fight it out. He may not find a candidate to create there, a presidential candidate. He may not find. Because I'm sure that those who he had been agitating to use, and in a way or the other, seem not be, the arithmetic seems not to be working.
He could.
And on your suggestion, because on the front page of the Taifa Leo this morning, it has the image of Moses Kuria as one of those who has left government, and he said that the President Ruto could still use him in Mount Kenya. It also has an image of your friend, Dr. Peter Mbai, who was also in charge of delivery in government.
I can tell you for sure that, you know, once you want to use somebody to at least also support your political games, you need to use a strong pillar. And I'm sure that, in fact, as much as Moses can be one, I totally agree with you that Moses can be one of those who can be used to move to a split vote. I have not seen a strong candidate already planted in that particular region to split the vote as per se. So the battle there will still be William versus Munyoro. That are the two most clear positions. And in case there will be other political arithmetics that will come, then we will, because I was expecting to see whether one governor of Kirinyaga and probably my good friend from Muranga should be part of this game, but they seem to have gone low. So we are still waiting to see. But I can tell you, this is election year. The election year is not 2027. Every plan has to be complete by this particular year. So William must done all his games to make sure that he splits votes.
And this is one of the games.
Yes, these are the games. These are the games. The splits are will be mainly in Nyanza and Central Province.
Right.
And he will manage that. that it makes those are the two strongholds who cannot be able to put the ballots in a block, and that is his intention. So what will happen at the tail end, I don't want to say because I don't want to preempt, but I am very sure this particular case of Nyanza politics, I can tell you there is another team which has not yet ignited its buzz. And I propose, in my thought, I think there is an open door for that. If that particular door opens, then I will be able to say what next. But as of now, let the game still roll.
Okay. Do you agree that this is a game? Because everyone is reading it as something William Ruto is doing, Owalo's resignation.
I do not want to even imagine that if it is a game, it can achieve anything, because from where I stand, the logic demands some questions to be answered. If Honorable Owalo says he's running for presidency, if it were a game, I'm not sure how smart or dumb Honorable William Ruto, the president, is, but the normal question would be, if Owalo claims that he is running for presidency, isn't it a signal, a big sign, that he doesn't believe William Ruto has done anything or will achieve anything for this country? Because you are working for him until last minute, and then you're telling me you are now running against him in the next election. Doesn't that just show you do not have faith in him? You do not believe he can achieve anything, so you are better placed to achieve those things for this country. But again, what does that say about you as an individual, Honorable Owalo? Doesn't that say, what sign does that give me as a normal citizen about your choices? Because you have been with this guy, you went with him in election of 2022, believing that he is the best choice for the country. So what does that tell about you, your choices, how you make your choices? There is a big question mark on it, because once you gave us this choice and you turn around, just like Mulema, what does that tell about their choices? So why do we want to believe today that they are now having a better choice for this country, which they never had before? They told us William Ruto was actually God-given. And today they are turning around saying William Ruto is actually the devil himself. What does that tell about their choices? And why do they want us to believe now that they are now having a better choice for this country? It is bullshit, I would call it like that.
No, you can't use that language. You have to withdraw.